No, I'm not. I'm not going to touch
Yeah,
anything.
that was a metaphorical statement.
And
Are we doing it?
I think so.
Oh, nice.
God fucking damn, you should tell us this shit.
Nice. While we
Uh,
sit here, well, it's okay because Twitch isn't working anyways, apparently.
no, it's working.
Well, not for me, it's not. Oh, there it is.
Technical
Okay.
difficulties all around,
Yep.
is what you're saying.
I
You
mean,
would think it'd be working, but you'd be wrong.
welcome to Dicey Dilemmas, where every week it's a new challenge to overcome. Yeah, a new
Yeah, it's a
dilemma.
new
Yes.
dicey dilemma.
Yeah. Seriously. Um wow. Okay. Anyways, we're rolling. We're rolling. Okay. Episode 31. Thank you everyone. Uh
Hooray!
getting better possibly.
Just wait for 2
Maybe.
weeks.
Yeah. When we come back off a break, it'll yeah, it's going to be terrible.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No one's gonna know what's going on.
Yeah. It's
That's
okay.
one new campaign. Who are these?
I mean, that's the beauty of it. Nobody does.
Hey.
It's like whose line is it anyway? Where the scenes are made up and your choices don't matter? I don't know. That's not true. I don't.
So
Yeah.
this got nihilistic real fast.
uh let's see.
Like my life.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. There we go. That's set.
Damn, look at that Zydak health.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Golly.
yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine.
Wait, what?
Uh,
No.
Um, wh-
I can take her.
that's funny. I was actually waiting for somebody to point that out, but that's fine. It's silly.
But it had been hidden.
Oh
Yeah.
really? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's the controllable by all players thing. If that's not on, if for
Mhm.
whatever reason it doesn't do it, and I realized I was like, oh, I'll give her a name, and then do it.
So
Well, that explains that.
what CR is she?
Higher than
A
us
lot?
combined.
That's don't worry about it.
Yeah, not relevant.
I'm a hazard. What do you want?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
Her-
why we don't say the D word. Uh,
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
her
all
CR
right.
level is a TPK.
So,
There we go.
couple announcements to get through this evening before we get started. There will be no live stream or content. Well, there might be content. Actually, there probably won't be. Because a couple of us are going to be on vacation. But we will be resuming October 6th is when we will be back. Steam World Forge. For episode 32. So keep that in mind. You come here next week and there's nothing. Fear not. The Twitch has not censored us like they probably should have. We're just taking a short break. And we will be back. The second announcement I have to make does concern our listeners, and it also concerns our group as a whole. Due to Google, there will no longer be groovy or rhythm So Rhonda and Roomba are now gone permanently. So until we can figure something else out, we'll just go ahead and be doing live readings of Republic Rebroadcast due to the fact that there is no real easy way for me to get this in anymore. I guess I could upload it to Roll20, but that's a lot of work and I have very limited size.
I'll look into it next week.
What happened?
I know there's Google.
Yeah.
Google happened.
Hmm.
I am well, it gets YouTube plays by being able to play a podcast or a playlist or a URL from YouTube into these music bots. Unfortunately, it bypasses their entire front end, which means all of their ads, which means lost revenue, which means they hate it.
That's super irritating.
So
Capitalism.
no
baby.
fun. Yeah. Or mega corporation overlords. So
Google,
capitalism, yes.
not a sponsor.
Fun costs money, guys.
No.
Goodbye.
You know,
I would like one capital overlord, please.
maybe. It depends on the size of the paycheck. We'll put it that way. I'm not a corporate sellout
Cash.
until I am.
It's like, I'm not a corporate sellout, but I'd sure love to be.
We could change that. Yeah, Google, you can censor the front half of this show. It's fine. Or Amazon. That's fine. Bow ka chow chow. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get that out of the fucking way, and we'll begin tonight's session of Steamroll Forge. Let's see here. Well, maybe we won't. Hold on. I wasn't completely prepared. Yep. Okay. There we go. Now I'm ready. Here we go. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Republic Rebroadcast. I'm your host, as always, Martin Gable. We've got a lot to get into tonight, so let's jump right in to last week in Steam World Forge. With Burnham Cass offering himself to the firing squad, and the attack on Ebergarten now commencing, the Breakfast Club began to make their escape into the sewers through a secret trapdoor behind the women's bathroom stall. Using the chaos of the moment to slip through unnoticed, Gary managed to navigate the party through the mire and muck, back to the nearby garage where they had stored their seam cycles previously. As the party deliberated on how to approach the situation, Levi sprung into action, causing the area around the nervous guard to be black as the night, as he slipped in behind the guard and laid him out cold with a chokehold. The party gathered their things and began rumbling off in the direction of the mysterious note Cass had given the party, the small town of Dubwell. The party then found themselves trapped as the roads leading into and out of Evergarden had become barricaded. Lance, deciding he didn't want to stick around and find out why, carved his own path through lawn, fence, and farm alike. Eventually, the troop found themselves back on a paved road, and after stopping to discuss what to do next, Harrow and Levi keyed in the rest of the group as to what had transpired in the bank vault and what Cass had discussed with them. Gary and Lance did manage to figure out the purpose of the strange artifact and vials Harrow and Levi had acquired. Memories. Some sinister, some elusive. And even Bill managed to get in on the action, recalling a memory of a fight with a great dragon. Now, with the party firmly set on catching up with Lieutenant Jace, Lance finally threw his support Levi's way. Now, with Levi officially a member of the Breakfast Aficionados crew, they rode off into the night to see what lie in store for them next. As the party arrived in Dubwell, the crew came face to face with Jace on the landing platform of the local town hall, who contacted a mysterious person telling them to start the exercise. After saying a few brief words to Levi, Jace got in his flying craft and sped off into the night, leaving the party to deal with the chaos unfolding below. Armored entities appearing with pops and crackles began to sweep through homes, meticulously murdering their inhabitants. And just when the party thought it couldn't get any worse, it may certainly have. As the party scrambled to escape, Snap found himself cut down attempting to flee towards the group. All the while, in the midst of the mayhem, who was to appear but none other than Zydak? Which brings us to the question: will Snap and the Kobold crew survive? Or is this the end of the line? What could Zydak possibly be doing? Will Jace manage to finally get away? Stay tuned to find out. We'll see you next time on Republic Rebroadcast. This is Martin Gable, signing off. Good night. I think you jumped the gun there, sound guy.
I missed my cue.
Idiot! Wait for the light!
That was the best. I like everybody's excitement to get to the do 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 do.
I know. That's all it is. It's like oh shit. Yeah,
it's
100%. It's just like operant conditioning at this point. Like everyone knows, like when that sound happens, it's D&D. So okay. So as you guys fight, mired in this mess and mayhem that is now unfolding in this small town of Dubwell, as you guys fight to survive and flee in pursuit of Jace, you are surrounded by armored robotic entities appearing and disappearing with a flash all around you. Harrowingly managed to escape and crawl under a cart while Gary is yelling for everyone to follow him as he rushes off towards the backside of the building, where he has found a rope to ascend to the top of this building after watching an individual plummet to his death and splat on the cobblestone ground of the city square, and seeing the figures of a few fleeing members of RSB, not local RSB agents. With now everyone moving and attempting to escape and get out of here, Zydak makes a sudden appearance. Emanating seemingly from a glowing crystal on the back of the scabbard that Lance had been using to carry his sword around. Snap, using this as hopefully a distraction to run towards you guys, was unfortunately cut down by one of these robot menaces. So, I believe that brings us to the top of the turn. Zydak, sitting there swirling her hands around, creates this portal. You hear the screams and the cheers of hundreds of kobolds clamoring forth. You watch her look around. Maybe never mind. Kind of wash her hand away, and you watch as it just scatters into green little sparkles and not sparkles. What's, like when you're holding a sparkler and it's like
Sparkles?
Sparks, yes. Not sparkles are different. Yeah, sparkles are different.
Splurts?
Yeah, no, like sparks. Just guys into green sparks. You watch it like wash away as she kind of turns out and gazes across. Looks
I was just
very
about
much,
to say
yeah. Uh very abruptly, the yells and shouts of excited kobolds are just completely and instantly muted. She looks around over to all of you and I've got this. Run along, my pets. And you hear as Snap hits the ground and skids to a bloody stop. Where's my battle music? There we go. All right, so bringing us to these guys' turn. Going to rush. Side deck. This guy here is going to make an attack. It's going to miss. The other one is going to shoot its cannon point blank. Also miss.
Bless you.
You watch her move with an unnatural lithe and grace, just kind of melding into shadow almost momentarily as a blade misses where her neck just was. The shot of a cannon arcs past, missing her by a mile. Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna be attacks missed. Jace's ornithopter is going to continue disappearing into the night, getting farther and farther away. You see the twin burning sparks of white light slowly growing smaller. Followed by these guys' turn, my churs. This way. One's going to come up towards Bill. It's going to make an attack against you. It's going to be a 19 to hit.
It hits.
It's going to be 6 points of damage. As its halberd arm kind of extending, telescoping out as it arcs towards you. You manage to kind of twist away, hoping to catch it on the brunt side or the broad side of your plate or your splint armor, I believe you have. And it kind of rings off before kind of sinking in, and you feel just that stinging bite as it finds its way between the armored plates.
Oh.
This one is going to this one's going to move around onto the other side, towards you, Harrow. Get into range.
Do I get covered?
You do. It's still out of range. This one is going to rush up, not paying the kobolds any attention, and attack Lance. That's going to be a 16 to hit Lance. Miss. This guy's going to build it. But he was. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, natural 2. So yeah, 16. Yep. Gonna be what? X against side deck. This is going to hit. Finally, as she's kind of like dodging, like sliding around, she does manage to get caught in the back. You watch her just swing around. In this moment, you watch as there's like a partial transformation between her, like arm seems to just flash for a brief instant, like you see scales just kind of ripple green flesh as it slams into the side of one of the this guy here that just attacked her. So real quick. She's going to use one of her legendary actions, by the way. Just like cleaves down through it, like hand, like growing almost. You just hear this wind and these sparks as it just rakes down the front of this. Right, Gary, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go 35 feet with my movement to here.
Okay.
And take it in a big old toke of my dragon pipe as I go. And then I'll blow a smoke ring to here and step out of it because I misty step.
You managed to blow a smoke ring 20 feet. That is that's an amazing feat.
Mm-hmm.
He's had years of practice.
I'm gonna pick up Skag and drag his dead ass 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I get on top of this thing right here? I'm not sure if it's like a cart or
It's like a
stall.
big cart, like a stall cart, basically. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Okay. Or can I just jump inside so I can get to Harrow?
She's up underneath. Yeah.
So she's like crawled under it?
Yes.
Okay, I will crawl under it next to her.
Belly
then.
on the ground, just
Okay. Okay.
And I can bring Skag with me?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And then I will heal both of you guys for 10 points of HP.
Okay.
Any thanks.
All right. And do anything else? That's your turn.
That is my turn.
All right, Lance. The next 45 minutes are yours.
Quick point of order, Kyle. What happened to this guy's initiative order?
I don't know. Oh, I think I had him in here. I have two. Oh, that is. Oh no, that's different. It's a different guy. I had him go at the same time as the other guy down here. So yeah, I just took him out. Easy. Oh. Yeah, I'll allow it. Just yeah. Check him. Okay.
That's the wrong way.
All right, go ahead.
Mhm.
Uh, 15 doesn't. Advantage. Yep. 39 more minutes. 16 does not hit. You swing with your sword and just like off, like the sword rings, vibrates down into your hand. Like you feel that shock and impact, and it just leaves a little like mark on the back of the armored plate of this entity.
Are the robots taking attacks of opportunity?
Well, that's right. Yes. Miss. Oh, that's right. And another miss. 20 hits. Yeah.
Kyle, you forgot initiative 20.
Why? Oh yeah. Was that's 4 now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And where was it dropped?
Over here, was it not?
It's right here.
Oh fuck.
And what's the blast range?
5 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not very big. Uh, 17 does. No, sorry. 17 does not hit.
So he threw away his shot.
Okay. And then I missed it. What was the damage on your 20? Yeah. Okay. All right. Zydek just kind of smirks at you. You really should run.
Yeah, no, I think it's safe to say she does not know Lance.
You still have the rest of your movement.
She just kind of shoos you off. Why are you running into it? Never mind.
Dude, I'm not sure if you remember this or not, but in the top left-hand corner of the map, there's a rope that leads to a helicopter that we're trying to get on to escape.
Raptor copters.
There's two more.
Yeah,
There are two more.
up like in this general area.
Remember this. Remember that there's a guy right there. So 2 more attack of opportunities, I guess.
They already.
Oh no, yeah, no.
One of them
I
already used
used
their
it.
action.
Already used it.
The one who's
Yeah.
melee range he just left gets one though. Okay, Lance was just tactically eating all of the attacks opportunity so that the more injured members of the party could escape.
Can run away.
So Zed's just, I stay, or he just kind of like hunkers down. Well, Zed still got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get up here.
Can he grab onto Ralph's feet like in Legend of Zelda when you get a chicken and just float down?
Sure. Yeah, we'll float down over here. Well, it already took attack of opportunity against you, so he's safe. Here, I'll make this easy for you. Free hand. Let's see. Well, let's not use brown because you might lose it, but we'll draw a rope down over here.
And can we also just put the dynamite
And
on the field?
so the rope so so the rope is on the backside. The rope is on the backside, but the rope is on like the backside of the building, but we'll, yeah.
Theater
but
of the mind.
Yes. There is a stick of dynamite right here. Okay. Okay, and I believe that's it. Harrow, it's your turn.
All right, real fast. The guy that is engaged with Bill, has he taken an AoE?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually there is one more attack of opportunity from
This guy.
were you
Against
here?
mine.
Oops.
Wait.
Were
Yeah,
you
he
were
was
you
here.
here?
He was here.
Yeah, okay. So 1, 4, no, miss. Man, fucking roll bad.
Okay,
It's
so is
nothing
the guy
nothing
that's
over
with
a 5.
He took a attack of opportunity. This guy did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
And this guy and this guy.
Okay,
So-
so
Lance was just
technically-
running in circles.
Crispy can run.
Just like run away, yeah, like run in, confuse, swing a couple times, and then throw the kobold, and then run away.
So if Crispy runs by, he's not gonna get killed, correct?
I mean, if he doesn't be a dumbass and stop right next to dynamite, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then he's going to dash and not get killed. So
who is Crispy?
Crispy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I feel like you just ate up so much more movement than you needed to.
probably it's fine. He's
5,
gonna
10,
get right
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Like, that's like 45 feet of movement.
And they're dashing? He's dashing.
there. So
yeah.
he's gonna get up there. Yeah, and then real fast. How does it work? Like stepping diagonally? Does that take 10 feet of movement or 5?
I
I think first square is 5 feet, then it's...
Then it's supposed to be 10 and then 15, but we haven't been doing that.
Oh my god, are you serious? Diagonal
Wait.
is more?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
if you're moving like directly diagonally, it should be like 5 feet for the first square, then 10 feet for the second square, then 5 feet for the third square, then 10 feet for the
Yeah,
fourth square.
it like alternates.
So then I'm going.
We haven't
I'm
been
gonna-
doing that. It's fine.
I'm gonna dash.
Everything's 5 feet.
Okay.
I think that's actually how it is in 5e though. I think that was a 3.5 rule.
You would think that, but you're wrong.
Okay. So I'm gonna share a square with Snap, and then I'm gonna just dash the 50 feet. So, oh my god, I know how things work. I swear. There.
Right?
And that's my turn.
Okay. Levi.
I'm also gonna action surge, heal myself.
Okay.
Second wind.
Yeah. I do the things.
Wait, do you need to action surge to second wind?
No,
Okay.
yeah. I was concerned. I was like, oh crap, I said my turn was over. It's not. I forgot this. And then I just
Alright.
vomited.
Levi, what you doing?
Levi is gonna
16.
scramble around back to the side of the building and scramble up. the
All
rope.
right. Make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
16.
Easy enough.
All right.
Especially for you. You just right up the side of the wall.
And if that takes all my movement, do I have line of sight on any of the people down here?
Down where?
Pretty much just in the main foray of it all.
Yeah. Like, especially if you get up onto the you climb up, there is like a gangway that kind of heads down to like a little building that sits, or like a little portion of roof that sits raised, and there's a door that is opened, and it just kind of runs down towards this platform that sits above the town hall, and you can see it's it's basically a landing pad that sits up top of this building. The door leading into the interior of the building is open. You see blood stains and smears, and seems to be deserted, as far as you can tell. You don't see anybody else up here at the moment, other than a couple bodies that lay strewn about, just kind of splayed out. One's half leaning over the rail, just dripping a trail of blood that is running off in a thin rivulet off the side of the building. I would say you would probably have line of sight down into the courtyard, though.
Okay. In that case, then, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level against this guy going up against Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, can you not? How do we... Okay. Ooh. So 17 points of force damage against this guy right here.
This guy here. How much?
Yeah. 17.
Dang.
All right. Good hit. Just armor denting. Yeah.
Well, at least know that still works against them. And that's my
turn.
turn. Yeah.
All right. Bill.
This guy's still alive, right?
Yes, he is. Mhm.
I'll do
Very
normal
badly hurt.
normal attack. Oh, nope.
All right.
11.
Now, like, swing just kind of sparks carve off as your sword hits it. It's kind of leaving a dent and a furrow in its armor, but not hitting anything particularly sensitive.
Okay, do my second attack. 11. Then I'm going to run away.
Okay.
So, oh wait, are we doing the? Should I go with the standard movement or diagonal? Is okay?
Just do
I
the
mean, I
5
think
feet.
we're fine. Everything's 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, just everything's 5 feet. We'll just keep it simple.
Odessa, get to the chopper. 30. Oops, I moved you.
Okay.
You could put Levi like up here.
Oh, actually, I could make it to the rope. Actually.
Okay.
Rope's on the backside. But...
It's fine.
Oh, sorry, it's like the.
Fuck it, that
It's
is
fine.
the backside now.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
All right.
I'm over there. Okay.
Okay. Oh, initiative turn 20. What is this?
5, I think. Like halfway there.
Yeah.
No, it's I got like one more round left.
6. On 6 it goes. Boom, boom.
Also, what's Skag doing?
Oh, he's gonna book it. Double book it. AKA
You can get right next to everybody else.
whatever the F that's called.
Hey, the kobolds all lined up all pretty like.
Except for yours.
Well, he was just on a roof of something.
Fail.
You know how, like, your dog
Fail.
starts to look like the odor and stuff like that? Pop's starting to act like me, and I don't think it's a good sign.
Let's see. So cool. No doubt. You watch
you, Mike.
Zydak kind of swing around. You get
Does she also get, like,
Yeah.
4 attack opportunities?
natural 1.
Oh,
11.
did Bill have his sword out? Because he could do something with the sword.
So it doesn't hit.
Is that what this thing is down here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it's already way
No.
past.
All right. So
That sword is
like just you watch this
Oh,
blur of movement and flash of Zydak just kind of move up here, spin around, just breathe, suck in, breathe. You watch this, like this smattering spit just fly out, arcing, splattering everything in its path, putting up the side of a building. You watch metal and wood alike just begin to dissolve as 1, 2, 3, 5. These 5 guys all failed their saves and then take 67 points of acid damage.
Jesus.
Ugh.
TPK.
My.
Did they take more because they're metal?
Gingivitis.
Acid reflux?
Don't worry, we can trust him. He's a dentist.
It is going to be her
Practically a
turn.
dentist.
Okay. Turn 5. Bringing us to. Oh, let's see. This guy is going to run up. Gary.
Uh,
Here.
Those. Oop. Why did I just draw a little dot? Oops. Did this guy take a turn?
Which guy? No, that's what I forgot to do.
Oh, okay. Because at the start of
Who's-
his turn, he takes damage.
Do we still have our bond? We have to use that.
Yes.
This guy is probably also going to take damage. They need to make wisdom saves. Fail. Succeed.
Alright, so one of them takes 8, the other one takes 16.
Okay, so just little smoke dragons pelting away, melting through the armor of these things as they rush forward. Attention immediately off of you. They're going to rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. Going to move there. 20. Lance, you will get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah. That is a 26.
Okay.
Or 11 damage.
Slide. For how much damage?
11.
Nice.
So, does this count as an attack action, or is this
No,
an attack?
It's an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I don't
Yeah.
get the double.
All right.
I just get one.
All right. All right, Gary, you're up, sir.
Alright, I'm going to dash to here. And can I use my interact with object to put out the dynamite?
Sure.
Pull the fuse.
Just stomp on it.
Who
Just
the fuck
smoking.
left this here?
The
Look at
kobolds
Ralph.
do collective.
Look at Lance.
Aw.
I point at Hera.
Zed points at Lance.
Zed's got my back.
I'll just tuck it into my belt.
Levi pointed at the guy that got his magic missile.
All right. All right, Lance. I think that's you.
I'm going to dash over here, pick up these guys. Gonna run, grab my buddies, and gets the fucks out, and say, "Hey, do you need the scabbard to get back into here, Jim? Big?" As I'm ready to wake up.
Does not even respond to you. She is caught up in the midst of her own problems at the moment.
Oh, I have it. Anyway.
All right. Go ahead. Make a athletics or acrobatics check if you're climbing up the rope.
Okay. Hop! Back, stop!
Man, Harrow's gonna have to climb herself up.
No,
I don't know if I'm going to make that.
I'm not
That-
terrified about that. You are.
Is a 14. And that's
14.
because I have a +6.
Wow. Okay. You managed to in the heat of the moment, slippery hands just from sweating, the overall just adrenaline dump from the battle and everything going else. It is very hard to make your muscles want to move the way you want them to. So it's very difficult to kind of do what you want to do, but you do manage to scurry up the rope. There's a little bit of slipping and grabbing yourself and making your way up, especially with the added weight of the kobold.
I feel like it's hard because Pop did what he was supposed to do, but instead of being like a regular backpack, he did like the Baby Bjorn style. So he just like wrapped it around my chest. I'm not like trying to like climb over him.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like a marsupial.
Exactly.
If you had a stomach pouch. Sure. All right. But you do manage to get up to the top.
All right.
Harrow.
I'm gonna dash to the rope.
Odessa, come with me if you want to live.
Pulling out all the Terminator
Just-
references.
Quickly, just like telepathically, think Zydek, and then books it the fuck out. Dash all the way to the rope. Have some fun. And so is Snap.
All right.
Do I also need to make a dex check?
Please make athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
And does my roll count for snaps or do I have to roll separately?
Roll for him as well. He gets
Goes on
plus
vampire.
2.
Okay. So Snap is going first for a 10.
Okay. Gets about halfway up.
Okay. And Harrow's gonna go
Can I don't
with
know
a
if
6.
this is allowed. Can I assist by like
Uh,
reaching down?
I mean, it's like 30 feet, so
Oh.
it's a good amount of climbing. So
Harrow's not good at climbing, and I used
Yeah.
my dex mod anyway.
should have been probably multiple rounds of climbing, but for sake of brevity. But at the moment, both Zed and Harrow, right?
I
Zed,
think she
Uh,
missed. You
Zed
got
got
Crackles.
10.
I mean, Crispy.
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 Okay, so Crispy and Harrow are about halfway up the rope currently. All right,
Like
Levi.
Harrow's just climbing, just like, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down.
Levi's gonna run right over to the Rafflecopters and try to figure out how to turn one on.
All right, make a perception check.
That
Or
is
investigation, your choice.
Investigation for 19.
For 19. Very nice. You notice you run in to the cockpit. It is very small. You like punch the side. There's a small little like pneumatic button. You hear the ramp lowers and it hits the ground with a slight thud. You look inside. It is very small. Probably only seats about 4, maybe 5 if you really scrunch in there. Including pilot and gunner seats. Not very big. You do see you run into the cockpit, kind of push away past the couple seats that line the sides near the entrance, and there's a keyhole, but there is nobody in this thopter, and you do not immediately see a key. As you glance around the interior, you see near the back wall where the ramp is, tubes and pipes kind of snaking their way out and kind of disappearing in behind armored hull. You do see this receptacle. The glass has been like slid aside and it is empty. It is maybe about yay high, yay big around, like this receptacle, and it is empty. You go over there, kind of like smashing and pushing buttons on the control board, and nothing happens. There are no system lights. There are no beeps or responses of any kind or anything that you would kind of expect.
Shit. Then, if I have any movement left, I will go back outside and see if any of these dead guys has a key.
Okay, with a 19, you look around. You don't see any.
Well, shit. So much for that plan. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now.
All right, Bill.
I'm gonna climb up. No, so if I roll well to climb, can I also roll to see if I'm able to pick up Harrow and who's up there? Pop?
Sure, make a strength check.
Crispy.
All right. Should I do an acrobat or athletics check first to see if I get up rope, or should I just do a strength check?
This would be athletics.
Oh shit. 8.
Oh, you got 8?
Yeah.
What's your strength modifier?
You like
3.
try, but because Crispy and Harrow are blocking the way, you cannot like physically like grab them off. Like Harrow is white knuckled, just
That's
swinging
gripping it.
on the rope, like midway up. Just not again, not again, not again, not again.
Just breathe, Odessa. Breathe.
Crispy is. I have fear of heights. Heights. Oh no.
Oh, no.
We're only 5 feet up.
Again. Again, the pets taken after their humans.
Yep.
No?
If I
Nothing?
if I had rolled with my strength modifier, I rolled a 2 with a -1, it would have been a 1.
Nice.
You're just falling on your back.
I was this close to another 1.
So you got 3 people stuck on the rope currently.
Who's the other one?
Bill,
Bill is
because
now
he's
at the
below
bottom.
you, like kind of a few feet off the ground, but now completely stuck because the procession is not moving.
Oh,
Looks
I
like you
shout
guys are
at my.
playing-
Who's my kobold? Snap? Crispy?
Snap.
Snap.
Snap's yours.
Yeah,
Pop. You're Pop.
is
Hey,
it Pop?
Get up
Wait,
off this rope.
they change every week. They change every week.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Pop
whoever-
is
Fine.
Pop is
Oh.
Adams.
Yeah, I thought that was a question. Who was mine?
No,
No,
Bill
who's
asked.
mine?
Who's on first?
Yeah.
Mine's
Yes.
Crackle.
I got Crispy. I got the other K one.
So, yeah. I tell him to come up.
Just gonna be
Okay.
4 people stuck. Looks like you're playing vertical tug of war.
Something. Okay.
How
so
much
these
weight can a
guys
rope
turn.
hold?
Zydek is going to use a legendary action though, and so then I can smash one of these. But they seem to be kind of anticipating the reaction this time, and get out of the way before they unleash. So that's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
here.
Does my mic still sound the same? I switched a setting. Never mind.
Yeah, fine.
I
20.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Okay.
Minimum damage. Wow, very pathetic. Okay. Okay. She does not appear to be in any real danger. So,
Nice.
Wouldn't
Okay.
it be nice?
all right, Gary, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna see this traffic jam and yank out my rope, tie one end of it to my bag of sand, and tie the other end to the handle of my shovel. And then take out my manacles, wrap them around the base of the shovel so that it's kind of attached onto there. Clip one end of each manacle to one to Crackle, one to Crispy. And then I'll stand on the shovel, throw the rope with the bag of sand attached up to Lance and tell him to hoist us up.
Pretty much what I was going to do with the other rope. So.
All right. Make a overall dexterity check, I guess. Or intelligence. This might be intelligence.
I feel like it would be more dexterous because there's a lot of moving parts and he has to throw the bag.
8.
It's working. You get, I would say, Harrow and Snap up. It kind of, Bill needs a little bit of assistance still. It's considerable weight. So your counterbalance thing didn't exactly work.
Oh, it's not really a counterbalance. It's a second rope with the three of us attached to it.
He threw one end to me, and I'm going to pull him up.
So you're going to use yourselves as counterbalance?
No, he's just pulling us up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, I got you.
Reeling him in
we're
like
letting
this.
the other rope
Never mind.
figure its own shit out.
Gotcha. Okay. So, strength check then. At advantage because you are being assisted with the other nonsense.
I'm gonna let Lance do that because I'm literally just standing on the shovel.
Yeah, he's just holding on. And I rolled a +6, 26 on my strength.
Fuck yeah.
I think I can do this.
Okay.
17 plus because we're bonded, 3 plus a 6. All right.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Just rock it up to the top.
Express elevator.
All right. So I assume that was Lance's turn. So between Gary and Lance. All right.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just grabbed them both and ran, so I could pull both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Can you run off the other side of the roof? Really get them up there.
Seriously.
Hey, Kyle.
Huh?
What? Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Worries.
Do you need me to make a check?
Yes, please. Well, first for
God fucking damn.
Crispy
Okay.
or Zed.
It would be Crispy. It's a 14.
Crispy.
I thought I took Crispy with me.
No, you took Snap with you.
Okay.
The other. Okay, so yeah, manages to
go.
make it up.
Put people in order on the rope over here.
Yeah, you give him some encouraging words, and he does manage to finally snap out of it and get up.
Mine is a 23. I rolled a 19. And I'm searching.
Easy. All right, so that clears the two of you. Levi, what are you doing?
I'm just going to be spending my entire actions just looking for the key, or what I'm going to presume is the power source.
It definitely appears to be some sort of power source that is missing.
Yeah, I'll spend my entire turn just looking for that.
Like a power source, as in the thing that charges it, or like the thing that turns it on?
The thing that turns it on.
Gotcha.
Yes. I want to roll another investigation for that.
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm like also I missed something and I'm trying to find it in my notes.
That's going to be a 21 on investigation.
Okay. You look around.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
Coming up empty. Like there's something. It's like some like cylindrical object that seems to slot in and kind of lock in place, and like a little door that kind of, and then there's a latch that locks it. Got it. But
you gotta be kidding me. Who the hell takes the goddamn battery out of the goddamn vehicle?
And you're sitting there with it. Jace. You're pretty certain.
Are we still in initiative?
I'm just gonna fling a firebolt in the direction of Jason's helicopter.
Well, Bill, give me one last check. I think we know what's happening down there, so I think we can probably pull you guys out of initiative for the moment.
10.
Okay. You do manage to like out of breath, pull yourself up, kind of roll over. The armor is incredibly heavy, and you haven't had to do this in a long time.
Oh, finally made it.
Your pants are gone, though.
Why again?
I don't know. I just think it's really funny. Just like Bill's pants.
Honey, but where's my pants?
So I'll put you out of initiative. You guys do manage to finally get all yourselves up there. You just hear like shrieks, pops, the occasional scream, the just rumble of battle coming from below. You can look out across kind of where you come from. You see like little flashes of light, kind of like in the direction of Evergarden. Who knows what that is? And you can see these twin trails of Jace's ship farther and farther away.
Levi, what are you squawking about? Why haven't you got it started yet?
Because there's nothing to start it with, and it doesn't have any juice to keep going.
What do you mean? Show me the thing. Show me.
I show her the things.
And does it fit the power source that I took from
You
the tank?
Pull out that tank of that glowing blue purpling like liquid. I don't know if you remember or not. When you got it, when you pulled it out, it was just a little bit in that tank. When you pulled it out of the buggy, you pull it out, weighs the same, but it's full.
Oh, I probably should have been checking on that.
And you look at it, and you hear like everything just come to life around you.
All right.
Where the hell
wink,
did you get that?
Wink into existence. Just
Never mind. That's for another time.
Have you checked the other one to see if it also has a missing power source?
You would have, in the time that you had, yes, also noticed that its key is missing and its power source is also gone.
Oh. Right. Can I do a tinkering check to see if I can figure out a way to hotwire this thing?
Do you have Tinker's tools?
Yes, I do.
You should.
Go ahead. It is possible.
And I just add my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
All right. And proficiency, that is a 19.
You look up underneath. It is incredibly detailed, incredibly complicated. Given enough time, you probably could make this work.
How much
but it would
time?
take considerable effort.
All right. Anything else?
You do see that same
Like,
little...
How much time are we talking about?
Maybe an hour?
Yeah, we don't have an hour.
And none of the bodies on the rooftop had keys on them.
Not that you saw, no. Glancing around, looking at the various points, you do see that same little kind of bronze box offset, that green glow emanating from it, now powered by the rest of the ship.
Can I grab one of the bodies and drag it over?
Sure.
Arrow's gonna pull up their sleeves.
Nothing.
We're looking
Same
for like
on
the tattoo that only bad guys have, right?
And it's the same thing that was on the bikes and the tank, correct?
It is.
Hera looks at Levi. You would better be fucking worth it. He pulls up her sleeve and scans her arm.
You hear a chime go off, and a soothing female voice echo through the cabin. Agent 00418. Accepted.
Good to see it still works.
You feel a hum come to life as the rotor begins spinning, powering up, ready for flight.
I'll just drag the body
Every-
back and toss it off the helicopter. Like, well,
Buddy,
fuck you
get-
too, Agent 00418.
There's no time for anything. Get the fuck in and strap in.
So
Is
there is
there-
enough space for 5 of you. It is small. It resembles that of a bronze, very polished dragonfly. The front is very bulbous, very spherical, but kind of oblong and offset. Off to either side of the pilot seat are 2 gunner seats. And there are another 2 chairs in the back. Or like jump seats, basically, that sit at the edge of like the small, narrow ramp walkway. You could probably get a couple more people on that aren't seats into this.
I assume the kobolds and us.
How many is that total?
9. But do I count as a full person?
You, the kobolds are just like half a person.
Yeah.
1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6
what,
and a half.
8?
It's 4 big people, 5 small people.
So by human standards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Harrow and a kobold counting as 1 person. Weight wise,
6 and a half.
6.5. It's gonna be real cramped. What are you doing?
I'm gonna scoop up all the kobolds, put them in the 2 back seat all together, and then grab the rope and just loop it around them so they're not going anywhere.
Okay. They're like, it's like standing room, like the small little corridor. And like you could see, like it is angled, so you can kind of have like a couple of the kobolds like hunkered down, like basically sitting on the back ramp as it closes. Like, but it's angled like in a very short section, and then cockpit area. Like it's not.
Not a whole lot of wiggle room.
Yeah.
So, what if we manacle 1? I assume there's like edges outside, or like tie a rope
Like,
to them and then
There's
have
like
them dangle
runners.
outside.
If you want. It's like like helicopter runners is what it's sitting on, basically.
Yeah.
So
Say we just wrap a rope one end around Lance, the other end around Bill. Have them sticking out each side.
Levi, you should get in the gun seat.
Does anybody know how to fly this thing? Because I'm pretty good with vehicles, but I've never flown one before.
Should be fine.
I've flown before.
Didn't you
Same
like?
kind of flying there.
Didn't you totally crash 2 of the bikes?
I can fly it. Levi should probably be gunner. He's got the most experience with guns. Outside of myself.
Alright,
Here,
take
you
out
take the next one. You're real good with guns.
Now, we should move the fuck out of here. Kind
I
of
don't
on
want to be a
time
gunner.
crunch. So get the fuck in and let's go.
I'll do it.
you kind of like open the there are like side ports you can kind of like open and like I guess freely dangle out of.
I'm gonna hop in one of the gunner seats.
Okay.
Shoot some shit.
Okay.
I'll just unfold my shield stool, like right in the middle of the aisle. He's sitting there holding on to each side.
Yeah, you're just like sitting there, like the thing takes off. It's just it is a little sluggish due to the weight capacity.
Either that, or we can leave the kobolds with Zydek.
Fuck that.
I start
Alright.
wandering towards the pilot's chair. Just lie
Nope.
down.
Harrow's already in it.
Yeah, you
Right.
find Harrow already in it.
Can
So
it,
she's got it good to go.
can it
Okay,
be
so
one of
you
those
got this.
things where like you're riding a bike, but your little brother's in front of you, so it's like Bill's in the seat, but Harrow's the one that's actually flying the thing.
Like
All right.
Gary is the whole time just like, but I've got experience driving the circus bumper cars.
Proficiency in vehicles,
Is-
that's more than anybody else here has.
Everyone in.
I think we managed to squish
Even
everyone
a
in.
seat for me to find at this point.
All right, I will allow that you get everyone in and rope together. It is very cramped. It is very uncomfortable. There is Kobold sitting on Gary's lap, like Bill kind of sitting against Gary, like smashed up in there, as the 3 other individuals take their place in the forward section of the Thopter as it begins to lift off. What are you doing?
Going back to the bikes.
Going back to the bikes.
As we take off, I'm gonna try to shoot the dudes who are attacking Zadok.
Okay, make a yeah, sorry, make an attack, sure. So go ahead and roll a d20. Add your dexterity modifier.
Ooh, I rolled
Shooting
a
into
16.
hand-to-hand combat with a helicopter.
That's a 19.
Ah,
That's why
all
I
right, so
said
you just-
freely by to take it.
Just fire down into the ground. It's empty. You don't see Zydak, and you don't see any. There is like a melting line, as well as part of the cart now that is also seems to kind of be sloughing off.
Oh no, they turned her into Q.
But at the moment, you don't see her.
Shoot. Was Q line.
Right.
Okay. Just fire the gun into the ground. Rock explodes from the impact. Okay. You make your way back to where you stored the bikes.
Yep.
Not far. pretty quick to just kind of thopter on over there.
Touchdown.
Make a roll a d20 and add your dexterity.
Yes. That's a 22.
You do manage to land it in a nice clear area. It's, you know, just a quick walk over to like where you had left your bikes. It's not an incredibly small craft I mean, it is, but you know, not in comparison. It is still rather large. You managed to touch down.
Would Harrow know of any way of tracking these devices? Previous knowledge of, are there records kept or tracking on said devices?
Roll an intelligence check.
Because her default is yes. And that's an 8.
The thing is aerial craft aren't necessarily uncommon. They are expensive. Generally through dealers and whatnot that, you know, serve this sort of purpose to a very specific clientele. In this regards, this is very high-end, bleeding-edge technology that is military-owned. Given the insignias and markings that you find within this, somebody within Sanctuary Defense is your best bet.
Okay.
Did you say the little charge thing is the same as the bikes?
No, it was the same as the buggies.
Oh, okay.
All right. We should leave. And we should leave immediately. And we should leave this here.
Dude, this thing's badass. Way better than bikes. Totally
You
keep it.
No, you don't want to be anywhere near this.
No, I really do. It's fucking awesome.
You don't. Trust
I'm
me.
with Lance on this one. I think it's super cool.
No. It's cool. But you don't want to be anywhere near it when it's found.
That's just
What if we like
Agent
ugly it
0048
up and
talking.
make it look like a old piece of shit?
It's
Oh yeah, new paint job.
it's not so much the outside, it's who keeps tabs on it.
Who
Us?
keeps tabs on it?
And it's really expensive.
Yeah,
brand
that's why
new.
we should keep it.
It's Sanctuary Defense's baby. And you do not want to be here when they come for it.
We'd sell it.
No.
What if we like chop it up for parts?
You don't want to be here for it. As fast as you can, you should get away from it. Just trust me.
Oh fuck! With a nat 20 plus all my other stuff, try to rip off the fucking gun. So it's a 28 total.
You feel something kind of like give and like pop, like part of the moorings kind of break. It is just very solidly built. You do also like as part of like yanking and pulling, you hear this like bit of steam now just kind of pouring out from one of the tubes that is now bent and separated.
What is that? Here, where's this thing smoking?
Because you tried to rip out the fucking gun.
Yeah, it's a gun. Why the fuck does it need
that
steam?
spews out freaking flaming death. That's a great idea.
You're fairly certain, after taking a little bit better look at it, now that it's hissing at you, that it is driven by pressurized steam. And now that line is broken. Probably rendering it useless.
Oh,
The
fuck.
gun?
Here, why don't you tell me about that?
The gun.
Right. Can I pull the power source out?
You can pull it out. Yeah. Slide the,
Yeah.
the section of the wall away. Pull it out. Immediately as you do, there's like this arcing like. You hear.
Is there
Everything
an
just powers down.
ammo
It's
box?
black. Yeah.
I'll take all the ammo from both guns.
Okay.
Alright.
You get like 100 rounds. It's a very large caliber.
We should go, and we should go now. There's no dialing. Come on, let's go. You're like, Harrow's moving towards the bikes. Power source, backpack, she's booking it.
I really want to keep this thing. I feel like we haven't really given this all the thought that we could.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm with Harrow on this one.
Trust
Fun
me,
as it would be.
you do not want to be here when that thing is found. You don't want to be.
I don't want this thing to be
Anywhere.
found. I
Yeah,
want to be somewhere else with this thing when they come
but it's
here
going
to find
get
it.
found. It's going to get found. You don't have that high tech of military grade anything, and
Yeah.
not have someone keeping tabs on it.
Yeah, like I said, what if we just like take off all the military stuff and replace it with like cheap shit that we can buy in a city somewhere and
I'm
turn it
not
into like
willing-
an old junker looking thing and nobody will ever
I'm-
know.
not willing to take that risk, and the amount of time that it takes to do all of that. They will know where we are, and I'm not doing that. There are some things that you just walk away from.
Because like these are also stolen bikes from the same company. It's not like we're any better off if somebody finds us with these things
Gary,
either.
and I didn't fucking scan my arm.
Got a boy, dude.
Those are fine. They know where I am. We're going. You don't want to be around for it. You had a hard enough time taking down one coat. You don't need a whole bunch of them. And if you stay any longer, you're gonna have a whole fucking bunch of them.
Listen to my granddaughter. She makes good choices besides the tattoo.
Love it. I'm just running around the entire place, seeing if there's anything else I can steal before you leave.
You're gone. You're like parked over by the just like in the thing.
In,
You just
in
like rip
the
off a
airplane.
button. Yeah. Yeah, you just like rip off a button or
Right,
something.
okay.
Yeah. Steal the gear shift knob. The antenna topper.
So,
Put it up on cinder blocks.
how about this, Gary? I can put the power source in it, and if you really want to risk it, I will turn the thing back on, and you can have it. But I'm not going to be anywhere nearby. Because if you do, this is where we part ways.
I mean, it's not like I can do anything with it anyways. I don't know how to fucking hotwire things and shit.
I mean, I'll turn it on for you.
Alright, let's go.
If
Fuck it.
that's something that you
Let's get the
want
fuck
to
out of
risk.
here. People are coming. Bad guys and shit. Let's grab the box. Go, go, go. I start pushing everyone out of the plane.
Smell the faint smell of sulfur behind you. Gary, as you turn and look, and behind Lance is a smoking stick of dynamite.
What?
Quickly, let's go.
Everybody off, and just you watch it balloon outwards, just shatter like bits and pieces of metal just flying off. The gun just smash into a tree, like embed partway, just now ruined.
Come pick it up, fuckers. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think the insurance covers that.
Fuck's insurance.
Something you do not want to get tangled with.
Take your word for it.
You heard about diamond water indemnity.
Alright, load it up on the bikes.
Okay.
I got 2 kobolds in the saddlebags.
Gary, very disappointed.
Yep.
Speechless.
Guns are cool. A helicopter with guns, so much cooler.
Right?
But now a ruined smoking mess. There's still one more.
They'll have more dynamite.
All right. So, load up on your bikes. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Now we got it back.
Okay.
So at this
Now
point,
what?
did we have 3 or 4 still? I don't remember
What?
the bikes. Didn't we start with 4 and we lost 1?
We have
We
3.
have 3 now?
3.
I don't remember when.
One
we
of them
lost
has the cart attached to it.
it.
The Koshka cart.
Hmm.
It's got a little bear painted down the side
Yeah.
with a fez.
Eva, where the fuck we're going?
Well, if I remember correctly, it looked like Jace was heading in that direction. I think.
Is there still like bombs and shit going off? No.
At this point, quiet. Definitely an odd and eerie stillness has begun to settle over Dubwell. A few thick, flickering lights of flames that have started continue to blaze. Beyond that, the sounds of battle have died down. And you're left with stillness. Nope. What next?
Jace went off in that direction. We may have a chance of catching up with them. Don't quite know. It's
The speed that he was moving. You're smart enough to know that that ship has probably sailed.
I mean, hopefully he just thinks we're dead.
best we could probably hope for. Kind of doubt that.
Does he have a vacation home in the mountains?
If he does, he never invited me.
Who knows? If he thinks we're dead, we have a better chance of getting him later. He's gonna think that we're gone.
Well, in any case, let's just get the hell out of here. For either RSB, Sentinel Defense, or the Code decide they want to stick their heads.
I have no idea where we are. Or where we're trying to get to.
You are currently a couple hours northwest, like on the outskirt, like on the very, very outskirts of what is considered like Ebergarten. So like you're
Hey,
like, outside city.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if that was like you didn't know or
No. It's the
You
middle
look
of the
like
night.
a cat over there.
We've just
It
gotten
just-
attacked by a bunch of robots.
me.
Yeah, you look like you just swallowed a fucking mouse.
I got fucking nothing to say.
See your face. What'd you say, Gary?
It's the middle of the fucking night, and we just got attacked by killer robots. Why don't we just find a place to get some rest?
You know what always cheers me up, Garaneth? A snack. You could just eat her.
What if we
We're not eating anybody.
All right, I thought I would try.
Your stomach just growls.
lady's name? What if we go to Nancy? Look, what's the lady's name? Little gnome chick. Very nice.
Last couple?
No.
No, the chick from the cottage that has the neighbor witch who's crazy. 'Cause we're only
Way
like
far away.
like
Like
3
a
or 4
week
hours
away.
Yeah, you're pretty far away.
I thought it was only like 4 hours from when we.
No, because that was on the way from Lestat
Lestat.
to Warwick or
Gotcha.
Oberlin.
That was like day the first day out of Lestat, and then it was another 2.5 days. You should have stopped and you didn't. You kept going until you got to the town at the foot of like
Oh yeah,
Evergarden.
I forgot.
Yeah, or at the foot of Oberland, and then you have
it was close to a
airship
shot, but
by another 3 days up. So that's like a good.
Do
That's
you
a
want to
good
bring us
week.
back to the landing page so we can see the map?
Oh yeah.
I put the link in Project Forge where you can click on it and zoom in again.
Nora.
Click on Open Original.
That's the chick's
Oh.
name.
Thank you. I didn't want to go.
I'm gonna have to get that
Dig it out.
that like our little map printed. And send-
Sorry. Button. I'm sorry. We're north of what now again?
Evergarden.
And it was Nora. What was the name of the chick?
Nora.
For
I'm gonna take that point off. We're about, I'd wager somewhere around here, maybe.
So we're east of Uthdun.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
What
should.
direction puts us away from Evergarden and
Well,
Subwell?
Uh,
Would that be kind of like southeast?
let's see. Yeah, so if you're like, you're like right there. I mean, anywhere you want to go.
Southeast probably brings us back towards Evergarden.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
just start driving northwest. Are we in like fields or heavy wooded area where we couldn't get the bikes off road?
This is pretty hilly and wooded. In this section, there is if you follow the road itself, it'll like you could either go back the way you came and take the fork and like head towards Curvengraph if you wanted to go like north. If you basically go back to the road and keep following it as you were, you would eventually find yourself like heading towards Warwit.
Well, I'll just start trying to go north towards Curvengraph.
Okay. That is well. Okay, well. I feel like I keep saving it and then I keep losing it.
What, the map?
Yeah.
There's
Save
one
it.
on,
And then I lose it, and then I save it, and then I lose it.
well, you don't need to save because it's on the D&D thing.
All right. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't. That was very. So actually, if you guys keep going the way you're going on the road, it will take you right back to Uthdan. Curvengraph is like directly north of Uthdan. Sorry. So
That's fine. Really just trying to pick a direction to travel for a few hours.
okay, sure.
Just put distance between all the shit that's going on and us, and then plan a place to like camp for the night before we come up with a
All right. Yeah, easy.
more long-term plan.
All right. Just a long kind of out of the way winding road that kind of veers away from the wetlands area that kind of finds itself situated between Uthdan and Evergarden. There are quite a few individuals traveling this road, probably given current circumstances. People that were eager to get out of town, especially before roads closed or whatever else. Seems like a few people leaving the city.
We'll do our best to just keep our distance.
You get odd looks and glances your way as you're traveling, as you pass by some of the slower caravans. But for the most part, everybody's very wary, and everyone is doing a very good job of keeping to themselves. Travel for a few hours. The night goes on. Eventually it opens up because you move a deal faster than most other traction engines that would be making this journey, or you pass a couple that have stopped off, at least for the night, made camp, little caravan sort of situation, various points, but you continue well past it to the point where it's just darkness the moon shining above you, its glittering trail sweeping off behind it. The twinkle of stars on a slightly overcast night.
How are we doing on coal for the bikes?
You've probably got a couple days journey worth at least. They were stocked up the last time that you came into town before. I would say and you managed to like at least stock up on it before storing them or whatever, because they were stocked up in
Nora.
Oberlin. Yeah, that would have been the last time that you would have had access to something like that after leaving like Nora's and everything. So to replenish your stores for traveling.
I'll just look for a place that's kind of secluded off the road.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Ooh, that's an 18.
Pretty good.
25.
Wow, very nice. So you do manage to pull off. There's a small little dirt path. You're not sure where it leads, but as you kind of pull off, it actually looks like this is kind of like a little. There's a little nestled camping ground that seems to be well used. Currently unattended. Nobody's here, but the remnants of passerbys remain. Kind of nestled up against, the base of a hill. There's some trees for cover, kind of off around, like on the backside, away from peering eyes of people traveling down the road.
I'll set up there.
Okay.
Set up a tent and go to bed.
So, what's the plan now, guys? Where to go from here?
I mean,
Anybody? Thoughts?
I don't know. It might be wise. I don't know. Reach out to Jade, and it'll be interesting to see how they spin the media on it. And we've got proof that it was the military that just wiped out that town.
You're gonna be like fucked up because they know that you're alive or whatnot.
Yeah, except we have no proof that that was the military.
We still have empty
papers.
vials.
Yeah, we do. And we also have the paper saying that no one goes into Tubrow or Tubwell. Yeah, Tubwell. For a military exercise, and then it just so happens that that night the whole town gets wiped out. But they just did murder an entire town for testing.
So, relax.
Testing and trying to kill us.
Instead of like going to the people ourselves, relax. Send those papers to Republic for broadcast and get it out there. But like, hey, this is anonymous, but check out what the fuck they did.
Yeah. It's possible.
Yeah, I find it very unlikely that any of that's actually going to get published.
Too much red tape. Too many bribes.
can always go
Only
back to
thing-
Toss Couple.
Yeah, it's rich.
What if we talk to the Duke about it? He was already kind of hating these guys, anyways. Hey, you still got that rock?
I do, right, Kyle?
But is he going to put his entire career on the line? For us?
Probably not, but talk to him, just kind of give him a heads up. Maybe he can steer us in the right direction.
I'd be real cautious about giving him a heads up about anything not in person.
It's also wise.
What if we call him in the morning? Like, hey, by the way, we're thinking to stop by, want to have lunch, get some tea or something.
We could also just wait a day and see what the newspapers say and see how it's being framed. And then go from there.
Probably would be best to give your Duke friend there a heads up. Knowing Jace, he does want to try and spin this one way or another. If anything, he may try to lay blame on us, regardless of whether or not he thinks we're dead.
Yeah, it is gonna look a lot like a dragon attacked that place.
That was your cue.
Oh. I thought I was asleep. You guys keep talking, and I'm just like, I'm out. I didn't hear it.
Dragon!
I mean, we set up camp. You guys, Bill's freaking old. He's tired. He was already asleep.
Pants are already off. Not like they weren't before.
Just, mumbling, like rolls over, mumbling under his dragon.
Beautiful lady.
Maybe we should just head for the Dukes and at least bring him up to speed on everything we know and give him all the evidence to hang on to.
There's always John from the port.
Still gotta find that guy.
John.
Yeah, pick a tree there, Bill.
Yeah, sounds like he just needs to take a shit. Wakes up in the middle like, John!
Did he say John or the John?
I heard what I heard, Kyle. Don't you prove this for me.
Tell.
No, I don't care. I'm just loving this.
Maybe before we decide what we're going to do, we should figure out what we're trying to do. Because this no longer seems like we're just trying to clear our name and escape.
I'm just trying not to die. That's pretty much it.
Did a real good job of that. Running into and then away from.
Fighting's
and
one
then
thing.
into.
Just really think about that part.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
I mean, makes sense. The guy who just constantly runs headlong into battle, even when he's already got knocked out 3 times, just doesn't want to die.
because I'm kind of with you on this one, Lance. I'm also trying not to die. And at this point, the easiest way to do that is probably to just pick a direction and drive far, far away.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. It's probably what most of us want, is to not die.
What if we just like went south? Anyone seen like what's past crazy ass mountains? I mean, there has to be better places. Pretty sure all of us kind of fucking hate where we're at the moment.
Yeah.
Except maybe Bobby. All those people in the church were assholes, so fuck them too.
Yes, I'm awake. What's going on?
Oh, we're saying your old friends suck and we're awesome.
You are awesome, Migosh.
Thanks, Bobby.
But I feel like you're always in the way.
I'm
My
pretty fucking big.
destination. That is true.
Hey, next time, if I'm in your way, just be like, hey, on your left, and I'll just like, and then done.
I feel like last time you didn't move.
Yeah, that's probably right. I forget which way's left and right sometimes.
So like, Bill is like looking past Lance almost as he's saying this.
I would just chalk it up to him being old and weird. Like maybe his eyesight's going now, so he's like looking at a tree but talking to me.
So what's the plan?
I guess the question is, we just saw a whole town get wiped out. Does that change anything for anybody?
I mean, I got a sweet ass dragon summoning scabbard. That changed a lot.
What?
Oh, shit, fuck.
What did you
So-
just say?
Sexy lady summoned scabbard. Slip of the tongue, man. Sorry.
There was a handsome lady there. I remember her.
Yeah, she was handsome. It was fine. I just said handsome was fine. Say handsome was fine.
We
I
must
would,
bring
I would
those.
love to put a stop to everything that we've witnessed. But that's dangerous and is going to require us to actively put ourselves in danger. And if we don't want to do that, then we should stop kidding ourselves and stop trying.
Oh, by the way, that's 7.
Levels.
What?
You cut out for
Oh,
me.
hey.
You're all level 7.
Holy
Shit. Nice. I thought you said the
So-
answer was 7. I was like, I don't remember anything, but I'll take it. Sweet level 7.
So don't worry about. Don't roll your shit. Don't look at your character sheets.
Fair enough.
Don't get sidetracked.
So, basically, I don't give a fuck about this town or these people. I like you guys. Kind of like, best buds forevers. Throw out a song for us. I don't know how to play any instruments. I could probably bang on a drum. Levi, you look like you're dexterous. You could probably play a guitar or something like that. Harold, we just have to get you like a short mic, and you could probably sing. Gary,
Into something
you're
important, and then you like ramble.
Hey, I was about to say Gary could totally play the tambourine, but yeah, like he would just trail off. Totally got sidetracked.
Yeah, just
And
come find
still-
you and
Still
get
don't know
your
why you
cat
guys let him
back.
talk.
And Levi's just gonna exit stage left.
Yeah, I think more than anything, we just need a good night's rest.
I'm trying to get your level 7.
Hmm.
I think you muted
Okay.
yourself.
Hey, Pop, what do you think we should do?
You say Boppy?
Also,
No, Pop. Yeah,
Oh.
Kobold.
Oh, Pop. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
think now is the time that we also need to consider what we're doing with the kobolds. Because when we did rescue them, we had their best interests in heart, and I think now we're just putting them in harm's way.
I remember seeing big bowl of soup in the sky. I was floating towards it, and then I woke up. What happened?
You fell asleep for a bit.
There was ouch. My back itches. Like, he's like scratching his back, and where the armor is, there's just like a cut down the back, and then he's like itching through.
Because no matter what we do, we seem to be fighting stuff mostly on a day-to-day basis. And we're hardy and we can take it, but they
We're
cannot.
getting so strong.
Yeah, you guys are beefcakes.
I think the only thing for them is to stick with us.
Yeah.
We can't just turn them loose.
Also,
It's not to say that we turn them
Yeah,
loose,
because
but
Zydak just show up and come take us. Like, almost today.
I mean, we could set them up somewhere. We don't have to just turn them loose. We could, I don't know, they could run their own soup kitchen. They could go down to the Abbey and help with the orphans. But they're gonna die if they
They got
keep
kind of a weird
sticking with us.
view on
Kind
what
of gets a
kobolds
little,
are.
they get a little indignant. Just-
I don't know, but it's something to consider.
Alec, what if we just like made him fix his armor? Talk to him a little bit. Ooh.
I mean,
or
we
better, we could. You're good at shit. Take the box, take the cart, make him like a little baby mini tank, and like I'll be inside the baby mini tank. So when we fight, it's like, oh, big booms.
Big boobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Don't
talking
have
about.
the equipment for that.
My God, do you know how
Where-
expensive that'll be?
Where the fuck did you get that? I thought I took him out.
I was in your bag. So my bag.
Fair enough. Carry on.
And I mean, it's not so. I mean, the armor isn't
Slow down
the
real quick.
best, but I mean, we can take multiple hits. They take one and they're done.
Well,
So
just have to teach them how to stay the fuck away. Tomorrow, you all start learning how to shoot guns. Harry and Gary will teach you.
They get very excited. Hands clapping. Little gnarled, like, calloused hand paws, like, reaching towards the guns, like, clambering for them already. Oh, we start now.
Heck, there, I said tomorrow, guys. Calm down.
Make sure his gun is properly and securely holstered.
You reach down. It's not there. Crispy.
Crispy?
He's probably been scolded enough by Harrow to take in her gun, so he's like, might as well just take somebody else's. All right. Well.
I can't really do anything to them, or else I'll kill them. So
You could non-lethally punch them. Just knock him out in one hit. It's fine.
Stab him non-lethally.
I'm taking that back now, and you're going to give it to me willingly, or you're going to regret it very, very much.
I just looking.
Yeah, typically you want to ask before you take.
Says who?
Says me.
That's not how we do things.
All right.
Just saunter off. It just goes stirring the soup.
Little hobgoblins.
Kobolds. Just gotta keep a better eye on it.
Yeah, well, if you haven't noticed, I'm not the one with the kobold squires.
I mean, maybe you should.
No thanks. Way too much effort.
Dude, it's awesome. Little baby yous that don't know shit. Or for some reason have guns and shit. Well, crossbows.
So, what's the plan? Go to sleep?
Yeah.
I'm already out.
Harrow's gonna keep watch all night.
I'll take second, unless you specifically want to keep watch all night.
Harrow wants to keep watch all night.
Make a Constitution save for me, please.
+3.
Like, I'll take the exhaustion point. It's okay. That is a 13.
Did you add 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
13.
All right. You keep a vigilant eye all night. You keep the fire small, but hot enough, trying to keep it from smoking. Fairly quiet.
I would say that
Fairly secure.
Harrow would
in
have
this
just
place.
killed the light.
Okay.
Once dinner was over, just
Alright.
put it out.
Smother it.
Yeah.
Toss dirt on it. Sit there in silent reflection, keeping an eye for anything that might lurk in the darkness beyond your small little sanctuary, with thoughts racking your mind of what's going to happen next. As you sit there in the darkness, pondering these questions, thinking about what you could have done differently, what you could have avoided, how different things might have been. The gentle pressure of a soft voice whispers into the back of your mind. Little sparrow should come home. Flown the nest, scurrying in the darkness. I can't protect you from everything out there.
What was the first part? All I heard was scurrying in the darkness.
Oh shit.
Little sparrow, all alone. Flown the nest and scurrying about in the darkness. I can't keep protecting you. Come home.
Does the voice sound familiar?
You know exactly who that is.
Perception check. Damn. That's a 9.
Hair rising up on the back of your neck, you glance around. Bill kind of tosses and turns over, mumbling in his sleep about something. Nothing beyond. Your little encampment seems to stir, however. You see nothing. Nothing moves. Nothing jumps out at you, although you almost wish it would. You realize before too long you're gripping the hilt of your pistol, almost to the point of crushing it. The next morning, you all wake up to a very red-eyed Harrow, who sits in the same exact spot as you left her when you all went to bed. You do take a point of exhaustion.
Looks like someone had a rough night.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. Tired. That's all.
So what's the plan? I think we should head to Nordholm. Cause that little dwarf dude fucking loved us. Safe there. Hang out.
With
We play
done.
games.
With done.
That's the one I meant.
Nordholm is like the Dwarven kingdom to the far north.
Hera's gonna do an investigation check around the camp.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Footprints.
Okay. Go ahead.
13.
Nothing beyond movements of your own band.
Okay.
As far as you can tell. But it's hard to say. Lots of turned over. You find, various animal tracks like those of rabbits. But nothing stands out at you.
Garaneth. I'm starving. We're starving.
5 more minutes.
Are you just going to lay about depressed?
Just put a pillow over my chest.
You should be accustomed to disappointment.
My God, I was hoping that would work. I'm sleeping. Go away.
I mean, well, still here. It's kind of hard to go away.
Talking to the armor.
I mean, go into town and see what happens. Get some news.
I don't know about any of you, but it's like I don't really want to show my face around Evergarden anytime soon.
Yeah, that's off the
Remember
table.
correctly. Uthan
Lance, you're muted. If you were talking, you're muted. Yeah, Discord muted.
No, me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay.
I just got excited because I just went to 7 and I get war magic. So now when I cast a cantrip, I can also make a weapon attack.
Oh,
Awesome.
Hold on. Yeah, continuing.
Oh, was that a long rest that we took?
Yeah,
Yes.
except for her.
The kobolds level up as well, since they have been traveling with you through this.
Nice.
You can roll a d6 for their health. They
I got-
become
oh,
level 2
no.
kobolds.
3.
I'm so scared.
I got a 1.
Fuck. I got a 2.
What's their
I think
On
Sasha
mod.
just got a 6 for hers.
Minus
I got
1.
die.
nice? Sweet. So it's a 2 then? Because isn't it d6 plus your con mod or something?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hit
minus.
points.
So basically, Dagan got a 0.
And I got a
I got 1.
Yeah,
Minimum
at
one.
minimum you
Minimum
can get
one.
is 1. Minimum is 1.
Silly.
Okay. Crispy's up to 10.
All right.
Take level 1.
Pops up to 7.
I'm trying to figure out like which campaign we're actually playing. Are we playing the Kobold campaign or are we playing the Breakfast Club campaign? Because I feel like we're playing the Kobold campaign. Would everyone just like to assume their role as the Kobold?
All of our characters leave, and it's just Levi with 4
Don't
kobolds.
tempt me, Kyle.
I like that here. Why am I still here? Why do I
Kind of a
have
good,
you
like-
guys with me?
short campaign idea.
But
Oh, there's definitely gonna be like kobold one shots coming up.
Yeah.
and
Next
they're
time you need a
definitely
break
gonna
from
get one shot,
DMing. Run like the kobold's day off adventure.
right? It's like when a cartoon needs a break before a serious thing. Like,
It's but set in Honey Heist. So it's basically the kobolds in Honey Heist. Yeah, totally. That would be great.
We're about maybe a good solid couple days out from Uthdan. If my math is correct, which I don't know if it is. We probably won't be able to hear anything major until we get back to some major city.
You're about a whole day. You're about 24 hours, so about 2 days worth of travel. It's about 500 miles.
I'm skeptical of going anywhere until we get news. So I would like to know what we're walking into wherever we go. If we're going to get blamed for that and everyone's going to hate us, or if it's going to just be a random attack. But if we do get blamed, then we're not going to have many places where we can go, and all of our options get cut.
To be fair, there are a couple small villages, between here and Uthdan, or small towns, I guess you would call them, like rural communities.
But would any of them be big enough to really warrant up-to-date news?
Probably not. Definitely
Right.
a city, information travels fast within, cities, but outside of that, life slows down a lot. It's a lot more homely and very different speed of life.
Okay,
There
so
are those within the city that kind of embrace the speed of technology and the advancements and lifestyle that it provides them. But beyond that are generally those that shy away from such a life.
So then we
'Cause I
find
mean-
ourselves at a small little town on the outskirts of Uthdan, lay low, and maybe a couple of us venture into town and try and see what's what.
Yeah. Because I mean, if we... Yeah, so if we do... It all depends on whether or not we're going to be painted as the bad guys. Because if we go to the Duke and it's saying that, hey, we just nuked a town, then he's not going to want to have anything to do with us. If we go to Uthdan, he's not going to have anything to do with us, and all of our job opportunities go out the window and we can't go to Port House. So if we at least find what we're doing, or where we stand in all of it, then we can make a better decision.
So to the outskirts of Uthdan we go.
What's with the tattoo?
It was a poor life choice. Yeah. And it's...
Because I feel like we're trying to make all of these decisions and figure out what we want to do as a group, which is a good thing. But we don't really understand what we're all after. And if you don't trust us enough to tell us what's going on, that's fine, I can respect that. But that means that I can't really help you or take what you have to say into account when it comes to group decisions.
I mean, it's not just me. There's questions about him too. And then...
Points at Levi.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well, maybe now's a good time to just answer some of those questions as a group.
So, like Lance, my goal is to not die. And
Imagine.
laying low is the
Kind of.
best way.
You want to get philosophical, pretty much the point of all life, or at least I would presume that all sentient life prefers not to die, so...
Yeah, but I really don't have anything beyond that. Or maybe having a kitchen one day, or find a lady to settle down with, have some kids, come home, play catch, teach them how to hunt. Maybe have a pig or something in the backyard, some chickens. That way I can get fresh meat when I want it. Well, I guess if I had one pig, it wouldn't really be fresh because I'd only kill it once. What makes pig babies? More pigs. So 2 pigs, some chickens, cow for milk, obviously, that's a given.
I'm going to stop you because you're going to keep going. But why don't you just do that?
Because he's indecisive.
You've got plenty of gold to buy yourself a house and a kitchen and some pigs. Why don't you quit while you're ahead?
I don't know. Kind of just wrapped up in this thing.
Case in point, he's indecisive.
I don't know. You guys are my friends.
I mean, he also
That's it?
did tell you about the mob that was after him as well.
But Gary has a point. I could just walk
Levi's
away.
not privy to that.
Yeah, it's true. Only Harold and Gary.
I mean, so
Sure.
if we're gonna make a list of things to do, kill the mob for Lance. Or at least
I mean,
eliminate some of them.
I don't necessarily know if we need to go that far. I just don't ever see him again. That's probably good. Gary, want to get houses next to each other? Best friend houses? We can get you a cow too.
I would love that at some point. But after seeing what happened last night, I want to put a stop to what those people are doing.
Then that makes 2 of us.
It
Alright.
makes 3.
I'm cool for that too. But houses definitely. Best friend houses. Hera, we'll get you a tiny house. Like, you can even be in the backyard or something. Bobby, we'll get your house that has like pads on the wall. Sit on it yourself. Maybe we should get a house by the lake.
You've seen what the government is willing to do, right?
Yes.
And it's not something that when you've been a part of it, you don't get to leave easily. As Levi is a good example. You usually die. And that's something that I would like to not happen. And if I can still stay alive and somehow make a difference, is what I would like.
So, just to be clear, we're talking about killing the government.
We just
That
went
is
on
what
to
we're
a
talking
list.
about.
Yeah.
We just like kill like the dude in charge. We have to kill the whole government. That's a lot of fucking people.
No, we don't have to kill the whole government.
Probably a good portion of it, though.
Or
We don't
at
even have to
least-
kill the dude that's in charge. But if we can
Just-
find a way to stop them from doing evil things, that's what we should do.
Killing works good for that. Just saying.
at
I
least
don't have an argument against that right now.
destabilize it, or at least give, I don't know, some power back to the people, or at least something so what happens now doesn't happen continually.
Yeah. Last time that was even attempted, a freaking major city, got razed to the ground.
Ooh, what about that? What if we tell like another government, like, hey, head government guy, this other government guy over here is talking shit about your mom, and then they get in a fight, kill each other, form our government.
That's not how government
So-
works.
Hey Lance, why don't you help the kobolds make soup?
I feel like
Damn.
Lance definitely thinks that's how government works. To be fair, he spent most of his
I
life
mean,
trailing around not in a government, so
Lance goes to help the kobold take a soup. Just a little peeved, like doesn't understand.
Like, fuck, that was a
Just
great
talking
idea. Come
about
on,
little
guys.
houses.
Definitely help with the conversation. What are you talking about?
So maybe if that's how you feel, maybe we go. Oh shit, what's that place called? The one where the bomber came from? Shit.
Bummer?
Yeah. Well, the one that blew up the tower.
Talking about
Sildari?
the Silvari.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Silvari.
So deep into the Jorventeran Empire?
Maybe. Go
Not
make
far
friends with
away.
them?
And then try to instigate a war.
We'll see if we can help somehow. I mean, they're already at war. Or we just go further after Jace and try and chip away at it. But I mean, it hasn't been working so far.
But we haven't really been trying.
No, we haven't.
Also, to be honest, the one time we did try to do that shit, one of our members got basically stuck on a fence the entire time. So, we're not great at this kind of shit. Like, killing stuff,
And-
kick ass. Infiltration, getting documents and shit, not great at.
If it's, I don't know, not
Soup.
something you guys.
Great.
Yeah, soup's great. Good job, dude. 2 rocks, right? No more? I found a 3rd rock. You don't get to make soup for a week.
Third rock.
Good.
I couldn't hear what you actually said, but I'm pretty sure you said he knows about the 3rd rock.
We can track down Jace. And we can find him. Put an end to him. And we can figure out who he's working for. And we can track them down. But at some point, that's going to be very dangerous. And if we're not willing to commit to that, then we shouldn't.
Well, I guess here's the thing. Hmm,
Oh, please, don't hold back, Agent.
You have no right to fucking talk. I mean, it's already dangerous. You just didn't know.
No, I think everybody knew.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think you do. Because if
Well, enlighten us.
there's a good chance that at this point, you all have a target on your back. Because yeah. I mean, maybe Bill would be fine and you might be able to talk your way out of it, but
We've had a target on our back literally since the day that we met.
and that's the problem is I was selfish and been tired of being alone, And it was fun to work with people and you get complacent and you don't worry about it, but
Honestly, I think every single one of us here would take a bullet for you. I'm just kind of tired of risking that without knowing why.
I've taken bullets
Oh,
for
yeah.
and from you, so
Well, you're probably all wanted by the coats. And if you ever walk away, or when you do walk away, you won't be around for long. Because you don't leave the coats alive.
first of all, I don't know who the fuck the coats are, but I've also been chased. People wanted me dead since long before I even met you. So, who the
Yeah,
fuck
but
cares?
Yeah, well, see,
I
the
was
thing, the difference is, Lance, is that you're
you
whatever
weren't
whatever
part of
your
that.
troubles are, they don't care. They haven't searched high and low for you. The enemies that we're gonna be facing, it's like that unlucky copper just won't go away.
Yeah.
Okay, so add that
I
onto the
wanted.
list of shit we need to deal with. It's not that big of a deal.
It is though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like I
honestly.
lost everything, and you don't. I made a bad choice, and I thought I was doing the right thing, and I served, and I did what I was supposed to, and I took orders, and I thought I was protecting the Empire, and instead I was just killing people. So I left, and I lost everything. And so, yeah.
We still have each other.
Fuck yeah, Bobby.
So
Yeah, honestly, before I met you guys, I was so broke that I couldn't afford a second bathrobe, so didn't really have anything to lose. And we're all gonna die at some point.
Yeah, I lost all that shit a long
That's
time
just
ago.
but
the way this shit works, so.
I don't think you realize it though. Like, it took what, all of us to kill that one guy? That one Ubitsa? Like,
I was with a handicap, no less.
they annihilate people.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
way
and
better
like
now.
6 months ago, we would just get eaten by wild dogs if we ran across them. But
Yeah.
we're getting better at this shit.
We're fucking awesome now. I also have a hilt that has you know who in it. And 4 kobolds, kick ass. We're already gonna kill a government. Why can't we kill some goats?
You guys are fucking idiots, is what you are. At least, Frost, at least you understand, right?
Oh yeah, I'm completely on the same page as you. I just find it so hilarious that these guys want to misinterpret things or take things into their own consideration, not look at the bigger picture.
I'm cheerfully optimistic. You guys are fuckers.
Walk away.
I'm just not a pussy. You guys are so afraid of your own goddamn shadows that we have spent the last however long this has been running.
Oh, Garaneth, pot calling the kettle black. Spent your whole day running away from who you are.
Alright,
And
fuck
too
you.
scared to even ask the question. But please, continue.
Again, like I've been saying, if we're so afraid of putting ourselves in danger, then there are plenty of corners of this world that we can hide in and get pigs.
I don't want a pig. I want to put them in the ground. And I want to live in a place where people don't have to worry or question if they're going to get murdered for disagreeing with the least little thing that the government does. And I'm not going to be able to live until it happens. Because I've run, and I've run, and they still find me. And I don't think you understand. You have never had to experience it. And I don't think you've seen the destruction that they can cause. There's a reason why people don't talk about them. And there's a reason why I want to be as far away from that copter as possible. Because if it registers who I am, they'll be here.
Yeah, but it sounds like they're gonna find you eventually anyways, right?
And I would like to be stronger than what I am now. So, anything else you want to know? Parents' birth date? Their middle names? What color my pee is?
I feel like there's very few options there, and if it's not like a very specific one, then you should probably let Bill check you out.
He is a doctor after all.
Does your urine smell funny?
And if we're all singing Kumbaya and holding hands, Levi, are you a vampire? If you are, you have to tell us.
Oh shit, she's not wrong.
I don't quite think that's how it works.
No, it really is. Zombie, if you're a zombie, you're fine, but if you're a vampire, you're fucked.
I hold out my religious emblem.
Okay.
Does Levi cower?
Not visibly.
I don't think we've ever seen him in running water before.
I'm
You
going to put this
also-
emblem away and turn around. I'm just going to check this. And then I check, what would I guess, Divine Sense.
Divine sense. You get an undead ping.
There's an undead near us.
Oh shit. Wait, that means he's not a vampire.
So he doesn't have to
Right.
tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not the same thing. Vampires are totally different.
If it'll calm your nerves, I'm not a vampire.
Oh, thank God.
Then what
Per
are you?
se.
Why couldn't you just end the statement there?
If I knew exactly what it entailed, I would love to tell you. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of medical books go into vampirism. Aside from vampires bad, direct them to the nearest exorcist or holy being.
So wait, you are a vampire?
Not in the strictest of senses.
Are you a
I rummage through my bag, pull out
vampire?
a clove of garlic and throw it at him.
Levi, make a constitution check.
+3. Oh, Constitution check. Never mind. Where's that save?
Check.
Or save.
I mean,
Check. Just
Okay.
roll a d20, add your constitution modifier.
7. I'll try to catch it.
You like go and you pull your hand back at the last second. Bounces off and drops to the ground. It's gonna doesn't like hurt, but there is definitely
Weird tingle.
something about it. Just kind of like it freaks you out. Kind of like
I'll pull out my steel mirror and just point it towards him and be like, can you see yourself in this?
it's light, but you can see a reflection.
Oh, thanks. A little unkempt.
So,
I go see that.
should I
I'll
not throw
double check to
garlic
make
in
sure
the
I
soup?
can still see myself in it.
You can see yourself. It's a little dirty, but you know.
Hey, Pop. Don't put garlic in the soup anymore.
Everything soup.
No, but vampires can't eat garlic. It's gonna have, like, bad stomach. And you're gonna have to clean up after it.
Who-
Wait a second.
Who? Wait, what vampire?
Gary.
That guy.
Yeah.
So, guys, vampire?
What?
Have you been, like, drinking our blood and shit?
No, in the cave. In the cave. In the cave.
Check my neck.
The bullet. Had no blood,
Worm
right?
check. Worm check.
Wait, what? What had no blood?
The
The bullets.
Shit.
bullet
Everything
carcasses.
froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're back.
Uh-oh. Who's back? I'm back?
I could hear her and see her.
Back again?
Are we frozen? Guess who's back?
Who's frozen?
Can you see me?
Worm
We can
check?
see you. You're fine.
Check your friends.
But
You're still coming through fine.
Yeah, you're fine to us.
everyone froze after I said the bullet.
Yes, the bullet. The bullets. Mhm.
So, Gary, there was no blood, right?
I'm still a little unclear about that.
Was there
Could
blood?
have very easily been my armor that was responsible for that.
Oh,
part.
don't you put that on me. That was such a lame excuse for a meal.
I'm pretty sure it was my armor.
All right. So,
Make a constitution save. Or a wisdom save, please.
That you get +3 to.
+3.
Frost.
26?
You managed it, like, you feel like this unbridled rage flare up, and it's like trying to push forth. You can feel it like fighting against your body, like your mouth like wants to move, and you are like physically having to will your mouth to stay shut.
I just flick the nipple of my armor really hard. Stop that.
Lance goes through that
I
all the
liked
time.
it.
It hardens.
Yes. Little spike.
It's like a Warhammer spike sticks out.
Yes, Miss Spine.
So,
So, do you drink blood and stuff?
and is that why you had a headache?
Try to cut back. And yes.
Don't you
So,
like?
why are you gonna eat us in the middle of the night?
So it's not a tumor.
Dagan. Go back to sleep, Dagan.
Tuma?
So wait, how do you like cut back eating blood? Don't you like need that shit to survive? Also, can you eat normal food? Because you've been eating normal food.
I have been eating normal food. I'm not.
Like, you like eat
I'm
it,
not-
or you just like stick it in your mouth and spit it out later.
Have you seen me spitting out any of your food?
No, but I
Actually,
don't follow you around all the time. Also, definitely don't
Also,
want to follow you
didn't
to
see
like the
you
John or
drink
something.
anything. So,
Well, As they say, loose lips tend to sink ships.
Who says that? Vampires?
I still don't know what vampire is.
Tim.
I'm beginning to think neither do I.
Not quite a vampire, it's more of something teetering on the edge.
So, did you like get bit? Or was like your mom a vampire and your dad normal, and then they had you, and you're like half baby vampire? When you like sucked on her tits, did you bite too hard and suck on blood too?
Wow. Hold on.
I don't even know where that came from.
That just completely
This is-
sums up the
this is-
conversations tonight.
This is my X card, okay? I'm holding up the X card.
Sometimes when I speak in Lance, I just don't even think. It just comes out.
No, my parents are very normal, more or less, for an elf and a human.
So,
No. I've only come across maybe one reference to anything that remotely resembles my current affliction. It's a bit rough, and I'm fairly certain it was more of a loose conglomeration from some pastor's notes. A bit of a mixture of a damnation to the vampires. So, how medically speaking, how accurate it is, don't quite know. That's probably most fitting. Dampier.
so
Look,
how often do you need to eat?
Well, up until I met you folks, not very much. I get some urges, maybe once, twice a month. Copious amounts of smoking tend to take the edge off.
Are you
So-
going to bite us in the middle of the night?
Well, I would certainly hope not.
Doesn't inspire confidence.
Gary,
Well,
we need to get moats on our house with running water.
time travel does tend to have a way with screwing up your sensibilities.
So, did you like get bit, or how the fuck did you turn into this thing?
Are you like Vinny Hellswing from the comic books? Like, are you created to hunt other vampires or something?
No, it's more a fluke than anything.
Like you slipped and got up and you're like, oh shit, I'm a vampire now.
Well, to be honest, not far off.
Slipped and fell on a vampire. Just happened.
Just an accident, you know?
This was about 10, 15 years back. And if anything, I think Carol probably is the most receptive of this, but I used to be part of the RSB garrison stationed in Lestat. And this was before the 10-year war, just at the start of the riots. My detachment, led none other by the very esteemed Lieutenant Jace, then Sergeant, conducting a raid on alleged cultists, raising up all sorts of hell amongst the city, disguising themselves amongst the riots and gathering sacrifices to their undead god. Well, finally caught a break. We were able to track down one of their sacrificial rituals before the ritual took place. At least that's what we were hoping to find. Turns out, broke out the party just in the middle of it. And me being yours truly, kind of got a little over my head and things and got too close to it and Well, I don't really have to be a magic user to know that when you interrupt a ritual, booms, big booms tend to happen. Well, next thing I know, about 12 hours later, I'm in some back alley of the city. Jace just standing over me.
Wait, is he a vampire?
No,
Are you sure?
positive. Because he wasn't covered in blood. A few scratches on him, but that was just from shrapnel from the explosion. You all mentioned that you went through Lestat, yeah?
Yeah, that place is like riddled with dead shit.
Well, when I first heard you, Lance, making that story over at the party back in Infinity's Edge, it answered a question that I've been holding on for years as to what happened to that specific cult. Yeah, Lux finds out that they too survived and actually accomplished some of their goals. And that was to turn themselves into creatures of the night. For what purpose? I don't know. All I knew is that after that raid on that one warehouse, I lose good 10 hours of my consciousness. And when I woke up, I had a gun in my face, and I was covered head to toe in blood. And I had these protruding out from my mouth, and I'll take that to have my fangs come out from my mouth.
Oh shit.
Very pronounced canines. As he kind of does it, you see he smiles in a wide, like stretched grin. His eyes kind of slit and the teeth elongate.
I put Pop behind me.
Shit, he's gonna feed.
You
Can you turn anyone?
tap into that and that hunger, that desire begins to bubble forth, frothing up from the surface. Whatever contents in your stomach roiling, nausea, headache pounding, feeling behind your eyes, jaw aches. Snap out of it.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Try living with that arm of yours for a good 15 years there, Gary. This doesn't seem very cool anymore.
I mean, we could probably fix it. We've got like
Just
a
sit
doctor
there,
paladin and a cleric.
hearing the faint boom, boom, boom. Each one of your comrades and that blood rushing through their veins.
Alright, kiddos, I think that's enough story time for now.
Do you want to fix it, or like,
Or
you okay with?
Levi's just gonna heel face turn and just start walking away.
you want some blood? Do you have to like suck it out? Can I just give you some? And I got a lot. We got 2 people who can fix me.
Nah, we have like plenty of blood here.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to be shy about it. Don't, like, fucking sneak up on me. I'll give you some blood. I don't give a fuck.
Levi's just gonna spin, pull out his gun, pointing at Lance, not arm it or anything. You don't seem to give a fuck about anything there, Lance. So I'd rather, well, you know what? Take my advice. Worry about something once in a while. Give a fuck about something.
Well, offer a guy some blood. Get all hostile and shit. Oh, want off your blood again. Sorry, dude.
There's just like this crazed intensity that stares back at you, like, Levi. He can be odd, a little cagey, cold. This is something else. It's animalistic.
Now that's something I can relate to, Garaneth.
I know, I was thinking you guys could be like cousins or something. Wait, were you always a suit of armor, or were you like a bad guy that was turned into a suit of armor as like punishment or something?
I was bested. And his hubris thought that he could change me. Wear me as a trophy. But guess who got the last laugh?
Probably him, because nobody else can hear you.
Damn!
That was good.
Silence.
Silence and a sudden rush of hunger.
Well, I mean, if we're on the topic of like all the crazy weird shit that is chasing us and trying to kill us or make us kill other things, Bill, you got anything to add?
At first, I was put off by your vampire, but as someone who has a hard time chewing their meat, I find that I am very jealous.
You do know that he's the vampire, right? Not me.
He's talking about his
talking to
teeth.
him.
Or the fact that he can just suck his food out and it's liquid. And he doesn't have to chew.
Bobby, you're not like an alien or some shit, right? You're just no fuck.
It's
Hey,
a nice way.
Are
to
you
put it.
dragon? Are you like a self-loathing dragon?
You
I
have to tell us if you're a dragon.
You.
That'd be fucking awesome. I got a chick I can hook you up with.
No,
Wait, do you-
I'm married.
Do you remember where you're
Rose.
from?
Faraway land. I remember a farm in the mountains and a windmill, but for now, my mission is to stay with and protect my granddaughter, and to uphold the order of the pyre, and to bring those who need to be found and put to justice. And to bring the evil to justice.
Like dragons.
And to destroy every one, the last one of them. They took something from me. I'm not sure what it is. But it's like an empty part of my soul.
Wait, who took it? Dragons?
Yes, the one specific one. I don't recall much about him. but I will slay every last one until I find him.
It was a him specifically?
Oh, yes. You can tell when he flies over you.
Alright. As a group, anybody know somebody we can like
He
bring
had
back?
many heads, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Does anyone know who can bring back a soul? Speaking of which,
How back are we talking?
well, he only needs like a part of it. He's still mostly there. Speaking of which, Levi, do you have a soul still?
I mean, you're buddy with Psyduck now.
Yeah, but I can't ask her because he's gonna be like, oh shit, it's the one that took it in the first place, and that'll end badly.
Yeah, but like, what soul are we talking about here?
I don't know. Bobby needs his soul back.
Why does Bobby need a soul back?
This dragon took half of it. Have you not been listening?
I think Bobby still has his soul.
Yeah, like Lance's voice just cracks for no reason.
He's very passionate.
Lance is just
He's
having an
very passionate about
aneurysm.
it. Yeah. Lance is very passionate about this. Nobody seems to understand.
Seriously.
You know, when I said give a fuck about something, I was saying more of a general speak. Seem very aloof and inconsiderate of other things.
Well, like Bobby, want to get his soul back. I tried to get yours back too. I don't know if you have one yet, but if we find somebody who can get souls back, we'll try to get yours too.
Whatever goes on in your brain is surely the greatest mystery of this world.
Probably.
Frost.
Yeah?
Out of all the people here, Lance is probably the one you want on your side the most. So, whatever issues you guys have, you should try and work it out. Because he always comes back. And if you're in a tight spot, like you said he should give a fuck about something, he gives a fuck about his friends. And he came back every time. Puts himself in danger. So, anyone here, you should really try and patch up and make a relationship with him.
Lance walks over, kneels down, and gives you a hug.
Okay, we'll give him a hug back.
Also, you have to remember, Lance doesn't know why Levi hates him. Lost that conversation.
It's true.
He just thinks he's a dick for being a dick. It's fine.
Because honestly, I just told him that he'll probably be hunted for the rest of his life. And you know what? He's like, cool, fine. Let's fucking fuck people up. And he
Alright.
doesn't walk away. So,
I'll take it into consideration.
maybe you guys should do watches together. And hey, maybe you guys could ride on the bike together. Get a little one-on-one.
So uncomfortable.
Maybe you could teach him how to make blood pudding.
Oh, totally game. Have that recipe. Also, do you sleep? Like, when you go off to bed, you're just like, pretend you're sleeping so we didn't figure out you're a vampire.
Yes, I sleep. No, I'm not a vampire. In the strictest of senses.
Don't let step on your toes or anything. I'm pretty sure teeth, pretty damn good giveaway. But however you identify, I'll respect that.
This has been one jam-packed episode.
Yes.
A lot of heavy roleplay shit.
Yeah.
Had to muscle our way through it though, because I can shit's sitting in the shadows.
Levi, did you want to say something?
All right. I'll try to make nice. Make sure that you and you, pointing to Gary and Bill, please, for the love of all that is good, don't exercise me unless it is absolutely necessary.
I don't even know how to do that.
I've been sworn never to bring harm to my partner. Flash the badge.
Levi just can't help but just crack a grin at that.
So maybe when we go hunting at night, now that we know what kind of food you need, we can drain a little bit of the blood and keep it off to the side for you so you don't have to get headaches or whatever. Be more considerate.
That'll probably
Unless
be best course of action.
You're like, take any blood, or is it like just people's blood? Because you got a headache when you ate that bullet shit, right?
No, the headache was going on for a little before that.
Oh, did the bullet blood help with that or hurt that?
I didn't drink any of the bullet blood.
Oh, shit. Gary?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, in
As
some
far as you know.
eyes, I think our other resident bloodsucker got to that before I did.
He's lying. Look at him. Smug. Full belly, fresh meal. And us. Nothing.
You're a very bitter
No meat.
person.
No foot. No mushrooms.
Like almost has to gag the word out.
Well, when you'll stop throwing them all up, we could have some fucking mushrooms.
We need substance.
What about like
Or have you also forgotten where you're from?
what about kidney beans? That's got to be a good compromise.
That has the word kidney in it.
Not a real kidney.
Well, we seem to be at an impasse again because I'm not a big meat person, and that seems to be the only thing that satisfies you.
I could also devour your flesh.
You could. I mean, maybe. I don't actually know how that works. You could try.
But I seem to recall that we came to a compromise.
We did, and I said you could eat bad things.
What about rodents?
They're not bad. They're just rodents.
They're disgusting.
Exactly.
Disease-ridden.
Why would you even suggest that?
I don't hear you offering any suggestions.
Well, I offered you a robot last night, and you were pretty picky about that too.
Can you eat a robot?
No. But I also can't eat a rodent, and apparently that's what you're craving right now.
Just this growl.
Because you don't want to doesn't mean you can't.
I also love that we're getting half the conversation. It's just Gary shouting. I
Yeah.
told you you can eat dead people or bad people. No, they're disgusting. Why would you even say that?
So my
And
armor's
here-
name is Torgath, and he's kind of a dick. He's got a real craving for eating like meat and flesh and stuff. But we've come to an understanding that he can only eat bad things. Unfortunately, the last bad things we fought were robots, and he wasn't too keen on that. I don't blame him.
Why you tried to eat a foot?
Well, I didn't. That was all him.
Oh, you ate it. It was in your stomach.
Semantics.
So, do you have everything under control, Gary?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
So,
That's fair.
real quick, when I make soup, I'll just like give the blood to Levi, give like the feet, maybe the head to Gary, and then the rest of us will just eat like normal
No,
fucking
no.
people.
No. Only bad stuff. He doesn't
Uh.
just get to eat meat simply because he likes meat.
What if like,
He helps us kill a bad thing, then he can eat the bad thing.
what if we like take your portion of meat and just give it to him?
No.
But Garaneth, I feel so weak. I don't know if I can help you. It's been so long since we've eaten.
You're so full of shit.
Um, maybe. Yeah,
Ooh.
maybe a way. Lance, you could just come up with some really good blood recipes. How about that?
Yeah, definitely. But
I'm gonna reach in my bag, pull out some of the bullet meat that I still have.
Gary, these things fucking sucked. They tried to kill us. They're bad.
They're also like 2 weeks old.
That's fine. Does your armor really care that much?
No, but it's not actually eating it. It's like absorbing it through my body or something shit. I don't know how this works. It's weird magic stuff.
What if I
I
like
don't want to eat that.
turned you around so you didn't have to look, just like shoved it on your back?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. You saw me eat the foot and the giant chicken thing.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, is that the only way he eats? You like eat out of your arm? Like stick your hand out and like jump?
Targath, if I grabbed a piece of meat in my hand, could you eat it? Without it going in my mouth.
Where's the fun in that?
That's what I
You
thought.
just have to savor it. Taste it.
Lance pulls out a notepad and starts writing everyone's dietary restrictions down.
Allergies.
Maybe I should have just come out right forth and say, hey, I'm a vampiric like person. And even after finding out that you guys encountered vampires in Lestat, I guess it just wouldn't have really mattered. You just would have accepted me for who I am.
I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
We have a girl who likes to shoot people's feet off. A guy who can't remember fucking shit and hates dragons. Another dude who talks to himself all the time because fucking armor's sentient. You, me, I just don't know when to stop talking. What the fuck? Do you think you're gonna stand out in this group? We have 4 fucking kobolds with us.
Well, as a matter of context and whatnot, again, being introduced to a vampiric-like person after you nearly get eaten by a bunch of vampires. Of course, I didn't know that at the time. So,
My best friend shot me multiple times, and I still let her carry guns.
They're so accepting. Do you think they would accept you if they knew who you were?
Yeah,
Should we tell them?
I don't think there's really that much to tell.
Or is that because you don't remember? Locked away. Empty shell.
Yeah, and it's kind of fine that way.
Maybe our
There's-
paths aren't aligned, as I thought.
Yeah, but we're still kind of stuck with each other, so gonna have to deal with it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We can make the best of it and try to have some fun, though.
What do you think exile means?
Generally someone who's cast out of someplace. And, you know, it's not like I've never seen a mirror. I can take a guess.
Oh, there's more to it. And you're just deluding yourself.
Okay, you're
So
just cranky
brave.
because we haven't gotten into a fight in like the last 20 minutes, and you've not stripped the flesh off of any little innocent bunny rabbits lately.
Oh, sure, deflect. It's so easy. Be brave. Stand there, cast judgment on others. Not my life. Exile.
So where are we heading now? I feel like our
Well-
two good choices are either to try to chase down Jace or
John from the
head for
port.
the Duke.
If you guys are actually okay with it, then I'd say Jace.
Yeah, let's go kill government.
Bring the murderer to justice.
Oh, Gary, you can eat him too. They're shitheads.
They are shitheads. I'd prefer not to, but I think at this point I kind of owe Torgoth one.
Wait, can you just like take the armor
Yeah.
off?
No. I tried.
Oh,
It's
With
pretty
all
sweet
due
armor though,
respect-
and he's usually not that bad. He's just cranky because he hasn't eaten anything in a while.
With all due respect, I'd like to lay claim on Jace myself.
Oh, are you gonna eat him?
ooh, yeah, you guys can like both eat him.
Kill him.
Like you suck all the blood and he gets all the meat. We found a great way of disposing bodies. This is the best fucking team ever.
Oh, how
Yes.
far I've fallen.
All right, Frost. We've all kind of said what we want. What do you want?
I want to put a full freaking round inside Jace's head.
And after that?
Hypocritical of me to say this, but find a way to live on and not die.
Okay. Breakfast never dies.
Breakfast never dies. That's a great fucking catchphrase.
Make banner.
Cletus.
Also, I think you've kind of earned yourself a breakfast nickname.
Ooh, what about blood sausage?
Yeah, I was gonna go with Donut because he's a cop, but I mean, there's a whole different angle that we can try now.
So many options.
Should we flip a coin for it?
What do you want to be called?
He doesn't get to choose his own nickname.
I mean, we all chose ours.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
What the hell's my nickname? Oh, you bastard! He just storms off. He's like, "Fuck this group."
Wait,
Would
Toast,
you
get
like
back here!
oatmeal or something?
Old people food, oatmeal.
I think so, yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Prunes.
Grape nuts.
I do like a good grits.
Alright, your nickname's Grits. Settled.
All
All right.
right.
Should be easy.
Come
to
here,
remember 'cause it
Fiber
sounds like
One.
Gramps.
Crackling no brand. Oh, that's actually a good one too.
He's old brand.
I think we'll just go with Donut, since you haven't given us an answer.
Donut works for me.
And that way we're not advertising that you're an almost vampire.
Probably for the best.
I like how the kobolds got breakfast nicknames before two of our members.
No, Bill got one. Like,
I thought
right
he did
away.
have one. I don't remember what it was though.
I don't remember
I
what
thought
it
I'm
it
was.
pretty
What's
sure it was
Harris?
oatmeal. Yeah, it was
Harris?
oatmeal.
Because it was something mushy and kind of old
Yeah.
people-y.
Yeah, oatmeal. We can change it to
Go back to
grits.
oatmeal.
I'm okay with that.
Wait,
like-
no. Was Medved oatmeal?
No,
No.
What was Medved?
I know.
Medved was
I'm bacon. Gary's eggs. What was Hera? I can't remember.
No, it was
No,
Archon. Was
Archon was eggs.
Oh,
he was
eggs, yeah.
Was Archon. Yeah.
That's what it
You
was.
were a fruit cup.
I was fruit salad.
Fruit salad. Yeah, that's what it was. Fruit salad.
I think Medved was oatmeal.
No, I think Medved
No.
was butter and toast, weren't they?
Milk and cereal?
Milk and cereal.
Milk and cereal.
Milk and cereal.
What's
Yeah.
Hera?
I'm waffle.
Oh, that's right.
There you go.
I'll take oatmeal, but grits does sound kind of bitching.
That's fine. Grits works.
Okay, no, yeah, I did write it down. Yeah, so Lance and Archon were bacon and eggs. Gary was fruit salad. Harrow, you were pancake.
Pancake.
And Medved and Koshka were cereal and milk.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think pancake's cuter than waffle. But if you were waffle, you'd be like, I'm about to waffle stomp some bitches.
I don't even know what that means.
Nobody does.
Swishing poo,
Provocative.
swishing poo into
I think
the,
it's
into
your
the grate of your
shoe
shower.
Yeah, it's the bottom of your shoe because it looks like a waffle, like with boot prints.
Okay. Anyways, so what are you guys doing?
Nobody knows.
Where are you
Gonna
going?
go hunt down Jace.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to hunt down Jace.
Okay. Broad terms, yes, I got that.
To that.
In the
end-
meantime, You are camping in the woods, kind of at the edge of a swamp. It's mosquito-y. It's. Where are you going?
Where is Sanctuary Defense Headquarters? It's Warwick, right?
Supposedly.
Would Levi know a non-supposed place?
I would say, like, business building, yes, would be in Warwick. Their actual manufacturing site, that is classified information.
Would Levi know where Jace most likely would be? I'm sure he has to be like stationed somewhere. He worked with him.
What about if we go back to the judge? Because
Here, Levi, you do know that Jace has been going where the need suits him of late. And hasn't been, like, normally, like, stationed out of Warwood or into a big city, kind of, base of operations, go in to a place, kind of tidy things up. You kind of the roving band of fixers, as it were. Lately, however, it's been more of he sends you somewhere. He goes off and you wait for word. Been rather reclusive.
Yeah. Much as I would love to divulge any hidden getaways or summer houses, unfortunately, Jace hasn't really been forthcoming with that sort of information with me, especially in not the last 15 years.
And I mean, honestly, your guys' best lead was the judge.
What if we go back? Because it seemed like whoever he was working with, Sanctuary Defense or New Horizons, he wasn't keen on it. So maybe we put pressure on him and see what he can give us.
What if I get really stoned and think about it and I can tell all you guys where he's going to be in like a week?
That
Let's
could
have a lot of
also
problems.
work. Will it take you a week to do this or no?
No, it takes like, 20 minutes.
Would be fine. Wait, can you do that for anybody?
I could try. Never done it before, but I've seen it done.
Something about that connection to Crystal you had, amplifying your powers.
Why, is there like somebody else you'd rather track down first?
No, but it would be good to know
Wait.
if it's possible.
Why don't you do that for a little boy that we're at a rescue?
Well, I couldn't do it then.
Oh,
I don't have enough drugs.
gotcha. That party pack
Takes
from
like-
people.
It's like 25 gold worth of drugs. That's a serious amount of drugs.
That is a fuck ton amount of drugs.
Like, I might even have to cut some of the stuff that I have.
I mean, got like big ass bag of weed from those hippie people.
Yeah, that's fair. Whereas I will pull out my big ass bag of hippie weed and my purple green mushroom that I got from the caves. And I will crush it all up together and just put it into a big pile in front of me and start shoving it into the dragon pipe and smoking it as I ritually cast divination.
Real.
I just see like a mound of drugs in front of you, and you like putting one in the pipe, burning it all, putting the next one in the pipe, burning it all for the next 20 minutes.
Mhm. Yep.
There is gonna be high as fuck after this divination spell.
Ow. For what it's worth, I'll still stand by your side. Especially now knowing that we're practically two sides of the same coin in the grand scheme of things.
I'm not proud of that life.
Gary, you sit down. You smoke a fuck ton of weed. You take that special mushroom. You drift off, feeling yourself float away. This out-of-body experience begins to take hold of you. This slight clinking of coin. Stand there in a field, shit, golden swing meet. Looking across eternal sunrise. Beautiful figure emanating a luminous glow in front of you. Bleeding golden light that matches the color of her hair in the whitest bleached lace you have ever seen. Waits expectantly for your question.
Sup? Oh shit. This is really pretty. You're really pretty.
The face is obscured, and you look down and you see black smoke roiling off your flesh.
Oh shit, that didn't seem good. There's a dude. He's a bad dude. We've been chasing after him, and he did a lot of bad things. He's gonna be somewhere in like 6 days.
Figure stands there expectantly.
I don't know how to do this. There's a dude. He's a bad dude. He's gonna be somewhere in 6 days.
Watch the world kind of shimmer, begin to pull in, fade. Figure
Fuck, where's he
stands
gonna
there.
be?
You feel a voice radiate out. The soft tinkling of coins and gems. You know the path. Stretches out before you, flashes, images begin to reveal themselves. Too much. This overwhelming sense of power envelops you, and you feel yourself shunted back. Where to go? And we'll pick up there in 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
as soon as I come out of that trance. Still a little, well, not even a little, a lot stoned. It's kind of like very obviously sneak my way over towards Levi. I cast Turn Undead.
How far away is Bill from me?
Probably relatively close.
Like, what's the range on that, Bill? Like 30 feet, or is it 10 feet right now, or 15?
So it's like 10 or 15, right?
It's usually 10, but I don't know if it. I think it's still 10. Yeah, 10 feet.
You know, I'm gonna say that Bill's probably far away. And it's what, wisdom?
Yep. DC 15.
Then yeah, that's a 9. Levi is just gonna look at you and just start walking in the other direction.
Feeling all that power from my god. I'm just gonna chase you around the field going, the power of coin compels you! The power of coin compels you!
See, this
You
is the shit I'm talking about.
So I actually really want to do this. You come back, after kissing him, you sit down, continue on, and for whatever reason, like there were like these images, but it didn't make sense. Flash of mountain orchards,
Bless you.
but I mean,
Gesundheit.
you catch yourself humming a song that you have never heard before, that you didn't know the lyrics to. I stormsvarte fjäll, jag vandrar alene. Over isbreen tar jag mig fram. I öflehaken starmojen den vänne. Och singa, nå kommer du igen. And as you're singing it, Bill begins humming along and singing with you. And that's where we're going to pick up in 2 weeks.
I didn't know Bill was Jewish.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. To life.
Is it Norse?
Is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Because
Technically,
it's technically
weeks.
3
Oh,
weeks.
3 weeks, right? Yeah, I guess so. In 3 weeks.
Wait.
Kyle's a jerk and leaving us.
Gary's a jerk and trying to chase around Levi.
There's no way that Gary wasn't going to try that super stoned.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity.
Anyways, yes, viewers, listeners, what have you, if these make it up in time, probably not. We'll be back in 3 weeks. For episode 32. Until then.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.